What is going on, guys? NTB coming at you guys again with another YouTube video. And this is on the F-CPX from Fly e-bikes. Now, if this bike looks a little bit familiar to you, it is because it is the same style, same bike, same actual manufacturer who makes this, the Super Soco. I may be butchering the name, but if you have seen them before, they've been around. They teamed up with Fly e-bikes, and these are the new bikes that they have over here. But this model and this style has been out for about roughly 2 years. If you look online, you can see videos mostly overseas of the bike. Now, I didn't do much cosmetics to it. Screen protector on the screen and just a phone mount, as well as the trunk was put on, but that's the only thing. Everything else is basically the same. It has a red button to kills off the power, makes the throttle basically obsolete, doesn't work at all, even though you have it turned on. It has an indicator of 2 batteries. The reason why is because this one comes with 2 batteries. Each battery is supposed to give you about 40 miles range, but I've usually gotten on top speed maybe 15 out of one battery. So it is what it is. Speed wise, you're getting like 56 miles per hour. So it is pretty fast. It does take a little bit to hit top speed. Like when you're starting cold and then you hit the throttle, it takes a little bit to kind of like get off the line. But once it gets off, it goes. It has a center stand. It also has a lot of kind of protection features that it does have for if you have the bike turned on, but the throttle, you hit it by accident. So if you put the kickstand on, not the center stand, just the kickstand, you'll have the bike have an indicator on the front saying P for park. That's usually because they don't want, the bike to be on and you hit the throttle by accident and take off. That's the big red button that kills off the switch to the throttle. And you have the indicator for 3 modes: normal, eco, and if I'm not mistaken, the other one says sport. Sport, of course, is 3, normal is 2, and eco is number 1. I'm not sure how far you go on eco with one battery, probably 40 miles, like they say, but I'm not too sure. Later on, I'm going to show a video with the lights on in the dark. It's pretty bright, these lights, and they work pretty well. They're LED, if I'm not mistaken. Also, the sticker in the front wasn't added. That's something that I added. And we're still waiting for the windshield to come. These do come with their own windshield, but it's limited and not every store has it. And when they send them over, some of them come fully with everything and some of them come a little bit missing certain things, so you have to wait. So apparently we're still waiting for the windshield, but if you look online, you can see this one and with the windshield and the different colors that they have. I think they have a total of 3 colors. It has also the pegs on the side to have another person ride with you. The seat is very comfortable. Here's the opposite side. The other thing that I did notice is one tire is bigger than the other. So if you decide to change these tires for whatever the reason is, they are tubeless tires and they are different sizing. I think they're off by like 1 or 2 sizing. I'm not too sure. I think the rear is 16 and the front is 20. Don't quote me on it, but I definitely know that the tires are 2 different sizing and they're tubeless tires. Now, the cool thing with this is if you do need to service it for whatever the reason is, you can get full access to the rear tire with no problem, the way that they set it up. But it does everything like all the other scooters. The only thing is that this one is for long distance and has this thick ass seat for you guys can be comfortable. And inside is the 2 batteries. Now, if they're dead, one battery fully, if it's dead, you can charge it within 4 hours and get a full battery charge. The batteries weigh about, I want to say like 45 pounds, maybe 50 pounds. So they're not that light. But I mean, if you leave them in there and you just charge it from the front, you shouldn't have a problem. If you keep taking them out back and forth, well, you're going to get an exercise because the batteries are a little heavy. Now, the key fob itself If you don't turn on the bike but you walk up to it, it senses you. So the light around the push start button, because it is a push start, starts glowing, but you can also insert the key as well. It locks. It has a little bit of an alarm, not too loud. It has a front cubby, I guess, for you could put something like maybe some gloves or your keys or something like that, but it's really nothing practical. I mean, not much that I use it for. And you have a USB slot to charge your phone. You also got one of those little clips in the front for you can hang your bags or groceries on it. And then the trunk in the back was something that I added. So really all we added on to this was the trunk in the back, the phone mount, and a screen protector that goes over the dashboard, basically, for you can see your stuff. So this is an overview of everything. I'm gonna also show another video with it in the dark, that way you can see the lighting, I mean the lights.